What's up, everybody? Are we live? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I think I'm live. And pull up the chat. Can you see me? Anybody? All right, Jody says all right. I think we're cool. Okay, welcome to live stream number 2. Is the audio okay? Mic's not too loud or anything? Okay, they can see me. Cool. Thank you all for coming. I know last time I said that I would have an agenda from now on, but I don't really still today. So I just figured maybe like a little Q&A, get to know each other kind of thing. Nothing super special, but let's just give it a shot. Let me go ahead and call out some people in the chat. Kevin's here. What's up, Kevin? Cajun Roots Reseller. How's it going, man? Bill Stoner's here. There's Jody Matoma. Marcus Driscoll. How's it going? There's Otnip Droff. There's Sarah. Hey, Sarah. That's my wife. Okay. Let's go down here. A couple of pickers are here. Rob and Lisa. How's it going, guys? Who else we got? I don't want to miss anyone. Just Joshin. How are you today? The Nurse Flippers here. How's it going? BK Vending and Flipping. How are you? Dama. Cobb Trading. I think I got everyone that's here already or that said anything. See, there's I'm Brad. How are you tonight? Robert Kresnick. Flip with Chris is here. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Everyday I'm Hustling's here. Aaron McGee. How's it going, Aaron? I think I saw Minnesota Sasquatch. How are you? DLJ from PA. We got Robin Cherry. Simply Dana. How are you? The Mr. Beard. Firecrest. How are you? Amy Jo Melrose. April Davis. Georgia Pickers. Marie's here. How are you tonight? Okay, did I get everyone? All right, moving on. So yeah, I figured just a little Q&A. Let me try to find a question here, and we'll go from there. Let's click on this one. Cajun Roots Reseller. Froggy Flips, it was great to see you on my live chat this evening. Yes, he had a very cool live chat with a bunch of special guests, so that was cool. Hope to see you doing more of those. Okay. Looks like everyone was just chatting together, so I'm trying to find a good place to start here. Let me move down. Shoot, that was too much silence. I'm sorry. Okay. Dama says I need a cool name. So we need to nickname Dama. So that'll be your job tonight in the chat. Okay. Where we going? Okay, loud and clear. All is perfect. Let's go past this. Right. A lot of what ups. Amy Jo says hello. April Davis says hey. Central Georgia Pickers says what up. Couple of pickers talking to Minnesota Sasquatch. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to find a good place. Oh, look, there's Harry Tornado. How's it going, man? Awesome of you to drop by. I appreciate that. I'm still not very good at these, so don't judge me too hard yet. We got here saying hi still. All right. So I think I'm at the bottom here. Okay, there's a question. Marcus Driscoll says, how long have you been selling, Froggy? I have been selling since about 2004. I started on eBay back in 2004, and I started on Amazon in 2016, I think. Not always full-time. Sometimes it's been full-time. I actually worked at a pawn shop for about 8 years. So that was, I guess that was professional reselling, but it just wasn't working for myself. But on and off for about 16 years now. Okay. So where do you sell, Marcus? If you want to leave another comment somewhere, I'm interested to get to know you guys too. And if you guys want to leave like first names and stuff too, that'd be cool. I always notice a lot of people in these chats call each other by their first name, but I don't really know anyone's first name unless it's their screen name. Let's see here. Sarah McDonald says, Froggy's wife here. Yes, Sarah is my wife. I actually scheduled this for 8 o'clock thinking that our kids would be asleep, but there was a little light mishap. The lights popped on when the daughter was trying to go to sleep, and so now the kids are wide awake, and so Sarah's trying to be in the chat and watch 2 little kids, so that's really nice of her. All right, Marcus has been on eBay since 95. Okay, so you way outdate me then. So that's about since the beginning. That's back when there was no pictures and it was all money orders and stuff like that. That's pretty crazy. I think I would say 2004. So you predate me by about 9 years there. Let's see. BK vending and flipping. Okay, your name is Matt. So I will try to remember that because I see you a lot, BK. So nice to meet you, Matt. I appreciate that. Dom says, how many kids and how old? I have 2 kids. I have a 3-year-old boy and a 1-year-old girl, and we are done. One of each. That was perfect. But they are wild. Bedtime's usually about 7 o'clock, and then if the smallest little thing happens, then that could be midnight. Jody's from Edmonton, Canada. I did not know that till the other day when I saw you in a live stream. I didn't realize you were Canadian, so that's pretty cool. This is an international stream. DLJ from Pennsylvania. Okay, nice to meet you, Dale. Thank you for telling me your name. I'll probably go through and write these down later, just because I'll never know them now, but I do appreciate that. I'm Brad says, what's the name behind Froggy? I told that story last week, but it's real quick. So my last name is Scroggins. And when my niece started talking, I asked her to call me Uncle Scroggs, and she could not pronounce that. And it came out Uncle Frog. So, and then like the flips is just because I sell stuff. So Froggy Flips, it was just an interesting channel name. Someone's about to get sushi. Nice. I've not had sushi for a long time. It is delicious. Sarah says, 3-year-old boy Elliot and 1-year-old girl Olive. Yes, those are our kids' names, Elliot and Olive. I think they're adorable. The kids and the names. Robert, nice to meet you, Robert. Let's see what we got here. Kevin's a good friend of mine. He was actually the best man at my wedding, so I'm glad to see him here. He says, any future plans for buying pallets of shelf pulls for FBA resale? I've gone back and forth on that. I know that you've done it a few times for eBay. I like watching things like pallet unboxing videos and stuff like that, but I'm scared of the space it'll take up. I'm scared of testing all of that stuff. And I just really like the treasure hunt of like thrift stores and stuff like that. So, I'm sure at some point I'll probably get a pallet of something, but it's not like my biggest goal right now. But I know a lot of people love that stuff, and that's a good question. What we got here? Barb Zook, how's it going? She says, Froggy Flips, how did you acquire your name, Froggy? I just told that story. Hopefully you were here when I told that one. It was just a second ago. Neil Boone says, I've been selling on Amazon and eBay for about 10 years. Awesome. So did you start both of them at the same time then? Because 10 years ago on Amazon, that was pretty, not ground floor, but if you have a 10-year-old Amazon account, that's pretty cool. That's pretty hard to come by nowadays. Couple of pickers. Don't forget the thumbs up, everyone. Yes, please do. Let's help those analytics. Appreciate that, guys. Yes, that is amazing. That's a long time. 6 and 4-year-old done. So that's about the same age difference. It's tough, but I guess it's cool that they're close in age because they can be friends later. Hopefully. The nurse Flipper says, my 19-month-old is insane. I can see that. When Elliot turned 2, that's about when he started going crazy. So we thought that would end at 3, and it turns out 3 is worse than 2. So I'm hoping by 4. I've been told that 4 is a good age. Every day I'm hustling. 10 years on Amazon. Nice. Yeah. That is a good account. That's a good account to have, an old Amazon account. Sorry. I'm drinking a little Monster. Time for that 8 o'clock caffeine. Okay, shoot, where'd I go? The days are long, but the years are short. My kids are 16 and 18 now. Man, so like everyone has kids about 2 years apart. So it kind of seems like the standard. 16 and 18, that's probably tough also. So I need to enjoy these younger years because I do forget to think about the fact that they'll be teenagers at the same time too. So that's kind of scary. Flowtown Flip, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. He says, my daughter is 3 and my son is 5 months, so I know how the wildness goes, man. Yeah, exactly. Geez, how do you ever get that baby to sleep with a 3-year-old in the house? Burgundy Sales, what's up, man? Burgundy Sales just did a video today about white backgrounds for eBay if you don't have an iPhone, and it was very, very good, short, informative. So if someone wants to drop Burgundy Sales channel down there, that'd be awesome because he has some good info. My name is Ron, like Ron Burgundy, easy to remember. It's pretty awesome that your name is Ron Burgundy. Or is it not Burgundy? Is your last name really not Burgundy, or is your name actually Ron Burgundy? Because that's pretty dope. Marcus says, I enjoy selling and connecting with people. That's what's cool about these live streams and about like the YouTube community in general. I think everyone's really open and accepting. So it is pretty easy to connect with people. Then there's Flipper says, I love my 19. I have my 19-month-old as well as an 18-year-old and 20-year-old. I started, 19 months and then a 20-year-old and an 18-year-old. Well, God bless you. God bless you. That is impressive. BK Vending and Flipping, Matt, right? I have 17, 14, 11, and 10-year-olds. Wow. 4. I couldn't do 4. I'm exhausted with 2. That's why I'm drinking Monster at 8 o'clock. Andre Santos, how are you tonight? Thanks for dropping by. Says, do you ever do retail arbitrage? I have done retail arbitrage. I get super bored with retail arbitrage. Like if I'm in a store, obviously I'll check out the clearance section, but I mean, I'm very much aware of the fact that the bulk of retail arbitrage isn't in the clearance section. But I mean, that's about the only place I look. I just get so bored with scanning barcodes all the time. I'm just all about the treasure hunts, honestly. So I leave the retail arbitrage for other people that enjoy it. Just doing my part to let everyone have their fun. Let's see. I think I just lost my place. Hold on a second. There we go. Jody Matoma says, I have a 12-year-old cat. That's impressive. My wife actually had, how old was your cat, Sarah? Was it 20 or 25 before it died? Cats get old. I do not want a cat. Okay, what do we got here? Minnesota Sasquatch. Sam, but everyone calls me Sasquatch or Squatch. Awesome. I think I've talked to you before, so I think I knew your name, but I will remember that this time. Sam. Who do we got here? Satan's Crush. Joella here from Colorado, just getting started reselling. Newbie here for sure, learning all I can. Appreciate the videos. Well, I appreciate you watching the videos, as I'm sure everyone else does that you watch their videos. But Joella, it is nice to meet you. So thanks for stopping by. And I think I've seen you comment on some videos, so I do appreciate that too. God. BK Vending says, I'm approaching 1 year reselling now. Awesome. You may have already said this somewhere, but where do you sell? Is it only eBay, or do you do Amazon too? Poshmark, Mercari, anything like that? Cajun Rich Reseller says, 51 watching and only 25 blue thumbs. If your thumb is gray, turn it blue to show your love. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I always get nervous when people say how many are watching, because I can't see that. So I was assuming it was like 10 or 15. But 51, that's awesome. Thanks, guys, for stopping by tonight. I'm Brad. I'm not having kids until they come with a return policy. I didn't think that through. No. I love my kids very much. And I wanted a boy and I wanted a girl, and I wanted them close in age. So it all came true. But it's exhausting. But I would not change it for anything. Let's see here. Simply Dana, 5-year-old. LOL, one and done. I feel you there. Is it a boy or a girl? Okay. Firecrest. I have one adult child and one teenager. Okay, so you're almost done then, probably, if your youngest is a teenager. So congratulations on that. Burgundy cells were real close to being done at one kid. LOL. I can see that. We were done too until Elliot turned. Shoot, how old was he? I can't do the math right now. I think he was 1, and then we were like, and then we held a baby, and we were like, okay, maybe one more. So never say never. Kevin says, I hope those kiddos bust in on this live stream. I'm surprised they haven't. I actually don't hear any sounds coming from the living room now, so I don't know, maybe one's asleep. Who knows? It wouldn't be Elliot. Olive's always the first one to go to sleep. Flip with Chris says, any hobbies other than thrifting? Music. I like to play guitar. I like to play keyboards. I like to record little songs on my laptop and stuff like that. Other than that, it's thrifting, kids, hanging out with the wife and kids. We go to the zoo a lot in the summertime. Yeah, that's pretty much our life. And then I really enjoy making videos too. I like to learn about editing and stuff like that. So, I mean, you might not be able to tell it in my videos, but I do enjoy learning how to edit and stuff like that. Just Josh and says, I'm extremely part-time on eBay. That's cool. That's all you need to do. If that's what makes you happy, if you're just making like a little side income or something, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Nurse Flipper says, how's that going alone so far, Burgundy? Let's see here. We got Landshark Picker in the house. 10 years on Amazon here. Got t-shirt, hat, and watch. Oh, nice. I would love to have a 10-year-old Amazon account. I mean, you can probably pretty much sell anything, can't you? Like, are you restricted in anything anymore with a 10-year-old Amazon account? I wouldn't think there'd be much. Okay. Marcus says, wants to start on Amazon, but need to find the drive. Amazon's addicting because once you get going, like, obviously, when you first start, there's a lot of things that you can't sell. But what I always recommend is if you want to start selling like used stuff on Amazon, you're not always as restricted in the used category. So retail arbitrage is hard when you start on Amazon, but thrifting, there's a lot of low competition categories, and a lot of the used stuff isn't restricted. So I know some people are scared to sell used stuff on Amazon, but that's what I do. And there's very little competition in so many categories. So once you find that drive, just keep that in mind, I would say. Dama says, mine are 28 and 31. I wish I could go back and do it all over again, too, boys. I can see that. I can see being sad when they're adults and out of the house and everything. But I'm sure it's nice having a quiet house at night and stuff, too. So there's good and bad to everything. Jordan Matoma is tiresome 3s, feisty 4s, fearsome 5s, simmering 6s, stroppy 7s, evil 8s, nightmare 9s, terrifying 10s. You're getting there. Just kidding. Oh, so next up is feisty 4s. So I have to decide if feisty is better than tiresome. Maybe. I guess we'll see. TMB, how's it going? Says, any items or categories that you absolutely stay away from? I absolutely stay away from Beachbody products. I absolutely stay away from clothes just because I don't know anything about them. I stay away from plush because I don't know anything about it. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I can't. I don't have an interest. I mean, I wear a jacket and a t-shirt and a hat every day. So I have no interest in learning clothes because I just have no passion for it. But, and then like the Beachbody stuff, because the only time I was ever suspended on eBay was for a Beachbody product. And so I just never want to do it again. Okay. Otnip Druff says, when you thrift, what are some of the things you specifically look for? I look for weird. I look for old. I look for technology, especially like old technology. I don't know if you saw my last video, but that little Go DVD thing I found was just old technology that sells for a crazy amount of money now, because I guess it's because some people don't want to adapt and they want this older stuff that now they're willing to pay a lot of money for, because they want that thing that they had for 10 years that broke and they know it works. So they want a brand new one. I look for media, blank media, especially. I don't really scan a lot of pre-recorded media like DVDs and stuff like that. I know there's money there, but I don't really have the patience for it. I look for Bibles. Bibles are one of my favorite things to sell on eBay, especially like leather-bound Bibles, special edition Bibles, like study Bibles and things like that. But those are usually like the things I like hit quickly when I go to a thrift store. I look for little chargers, like camera chargers and stuff like that, calculators. So yeah, electronics, blank media, and Bibles are like the first things that I look for when I go to a thrift store. There is Burgundy Sells this channel, so everyone make sure you check that out. What we got here? Oh, Caitlin. Oh, that's my neighbor. How's it going, Caitlin? I always see 3-year-old as a teenager. Yeah, exactly. Caitlin is right there with us. I think her youngest daughter is about 5 months younger than Elliot. And they're like best friends, so that's cute. But they're crazy together. We got here. Firecrest says, I see a lot of people selling clothes. I wear only free clothes given to me, so I have no clue what I'm doing. Exactly. Yeah. People can make good money selling clothes. I know that there's a lot of competition in clothes. I know that the returns are high in clothes, but if you watch a channel like Rally Roots or something, I mean, they know exactly what they're doing with clothes, and they make tons and tons of money selling clothes. I don't have a passion for it, so I can't learn it. Danny May's here. How's it going, Danny May? Thanks for stopping by. Let's see here. Sorry if I'm missing anyone. These chats just go really quick, and so I just try to click on things, and hopefully it's a question. Only one-offs of the nasal mist because it froze last night. So you're probably answering someone else's question. So if anyone missed it, that's what she said. DLJ from PA, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Yes, please do. I appreciate that. Jennifer Hayes is here. How's it going, Jennifer? Where we go? All right, Chris, I love CDs, VHS, and DVDs. I do too. VHS is a fun category to look at. There's a lot of stuff that's not going to be worth anything, but when you do find that special VHS tape, it's pretty cool. I've not sold a lot of valuable VHS. I think the most I've ever sold a VHS tape for was some weird making of Star Wars VHS tape that I sold for like $60 or something. But I do like to look at VHS. I like the artwork and stuff too. So, at least it gives you something to look at when you're scanning. Farm Girl Scavenger Noel, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. She says men's vintage clothing and vintage specialty vintage electronics are my favorites. I'm right there with you on the electronics. I could see how vintage clothing would be more fun than modern clothing. Still, I can't learn it, but I can definitely see how that would be fun to sell that kind of stuff. Let's see. Sarah says, make sure you click out of the chat to hit that thumbs up. Yes, please do. We got here, DLJ says, I think I'm finding I should stick to purses because I love them so much. All right, so you sell purses. Do you sell them on eBay or Poshmark? Or I've never sold a purse, but my wife loves purses too. Donna says, I always forget to look at Bibles. Bibles can be huge money. Just look for those special editions and stuff like that. Anytime a Bible is leather, definitely look it up. Anytime it says like just some weird name on it that's like someone's name, as far as like so-and-so's study Bible, definitely look that up because you might be shocked sometimes. 1927 Scavengers, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Says, I found a leather-bound Bible from 1965 in a storage locker by. Awesome. Did you sell it? Was it worth anything? That's pretty interesting. I was at an auction one time about 2 years ago, and there was some antique Bibles like from 1850 or something, and they were in bad shape, but I went ahead and bought them all because no one else was bidding on them, and they were like $5 a piece, and I was never able to sell those for anything. I think I ended up selling them in a yard sale for like 50 cents a piece last year. But I thought I had some money there, and I did not. Brittany Cell says, just finished cleaning this dirty keyboard for the first time in forever. Things were things under these keys. I probably need to clean mine too. Keyboards are nasty. People forget that. I definitely forget that. Nurse Flipper says, DLJ, I love purses when I can get them for a good price. So where do you get purses? And like from the bins and stuff like that? Or just from like regular thrift stores or yard sales? Okay, what we got? I like cool movies. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. That's a cool name. Should you have more than one eBay store and why? I never have. I know a lot of people do. Some people like to brand their stores. So in that case, it's a good idea to have two stores. I mean, some people want to have a store that's maybe only collectibles, and then they want to have a store that is clothes, and then they want to have a store that is media. So if you want to brand your business in that way, like have different names, and so people keep coming back to that certain store for the things they're looking for because they know that store has those items, then that's one good reason to have two stores. So if anyone has any other reasons, definitely drop it down below. But those are the ones that come to mind. Javier Delgado, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you. There is Molly, my little sissy, stopped by. How's it going? Farm Girl Scavenger, smash that like button. Thank you. I appreciate that. She's a sweetheart. 18 a piece. I'll make that up for sure. And I have ThreadUp store near me. I have to check out. Oh, hold on just a second. Okay. Sorry about that. I use a DSLR camera, and it goes off after half an hour. And I always mean to set a timer, but I always forget to. What's a ThreadUp store? I keep hearing people talk about that, and I have no idea. I think because it has to do with clothes, so I just wouldn't know. All right, does anyone have a name for Dama yet? We've had a half hour to think about it now. Where do you live, Dama? Maybe that'll help. Sorry, I'm late. What did I miss? Oh, just answering questions. Trying to get people's first names. I assume yours is Javier, so it is nice to meet you. Okay. DLJ wants to know, Javier, any kids? Yes, we all did chat about our children. So Javier, if you have any kids, let us know. I think the running total is now most people's kids are about 2 years apart if they have a couple. Tommy Bernard, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Kevin says, are you listening to music in those headphones right now? I don't know why I have these. I think these are only good because they're plugged into my mic because I'm monitoring myself. And I don't think I need to do that because I'm just out here by myself. I think these are more for if you have guests on the show, but I don't know what I'm doing. So I just plugged in headphones and now I don't want to take them off because then the pressure will be weird. 1970. I can't remember. Did I ask you something or did someone else? I'm not sure. But 1927 Scavenger says not yet. The Thrifting Lounge, Kevin, right, is here. How's it going? I'm going to try to be done here before 9 o'clock because I know Kevin has a big live stream coming tonight. So after we get off here, make sure everyone goes and checks that out over on his channel. He's going to have about 15 special guests, I think. So that'll be fun. But I did purposely schedule this an hour before yours just so I wouldn't have to try to compete with you because I do not want to do that. So that's not bad. Let me see. What we at here? What does Molly say? Yes, she did sell the old Bibles for 50 cents. And one of the ladies I sold the super old one to cried. Yeah, so I at least made someone's day. I wasn't here, but Molly was helping with the yard sale. And she sold them for 50 cents a piece. And the lady cried because she was so excited because she probably knew that they were worth $1,000 and she just got one over on us. Or maybe she was just excited because she thought they were beautiful. I don't know. But regardless, they were heavy. They were about 15 pounds a piece and they're no longer in my house. So that's good. There's Flipper. I found pallets of them from Goodwill by the bins, 100 pallet purses, right? So you buy pallets of purses. That's a lot of purses. It's pretty awesome though. We got here. Tom Sutherland says, sure, you can learn clothes. I've never looked at glassware until listened to you, and now I have the UV light with me. LOL. I love learning. I still need to learn more about glassware too. Over the years, I don't think he's here tonight, but he has an awesome channel where it's all about glassware. And I really need to just take a day, binge his videos, and just learn as much as I can because that is one section of a thrift store that I pass right over along with the clothes. But I could see glassware being interesting. So that's that. Saying hi. Let's see. What does Farm Girl Scavenger say? Look for those vintage yearbooks. Yes, vintage yearbooks. I just sold a 1948 Ohio State marching band yearbook to the Buckeyes for $85.20 plus shipping. Was listed less than 6 hours. Was free inside another book. That's awesome. I've never sold a yearbook, but I see people selling yearbooks. I've seen Lonnie on Garage Flip selling lots of yearbooks. I think part-time pickers, I think, sell a lot of yearbooks. If I'm not mistaken, I get a lot of things confused, but I've never found one to sell. But that's awesome that it sold so quickly because a lot of times those are long tail items from what I understand. So that's awesome. That's a good flip. Thrifting Lounge is coming in. Saw Froggy on waiting until 9 to start our other resale reunion hangouts. So nervous. Oh man, you'll be fine. You've been doing lives for like the past month now, nonstop. So it'll be great. everyone definitely check that out. We got next. Couple Picker says, I don't think people shop by store, they search by item. Yeah, I mean that's why I've never had more than one store, but that's just the reasoning that I've heard people use. Because I can't really think of any other reason unless it's some price versus amount of listings or something. I don't know, but I know a lot of people do have more than one store, but it's not. That's too much work as far as I'm concerned. Shoot, I keep losing it. Okay, 1 second. Where did I just go with that? Sorry, I completely lost my place. Okay. So I don't know if this is where I was, but they say, okay, there's Tim's channel right there. He's the glass guy. Definitely check him out, especially if you're interested in selling glass. I mean, like, he sells more than that, but you will learn everything about glass just from watching him. Thrifting glass, an email for your channel. I think someone might have dropped it in the comments. I'm not sure, but if not, just click on his name because it'll pop right up. Farm Girl Scavenger says, I have a huge stash of glassware out in the barn from an estate sale buyout. Have you looked any of it up yet? Do you know what you're looking at? Because I would be overwhelmed with something like that. But you probably have a lot of money sitting out there, so that's awesome. William Brian Tucker, how's it going, man? Hey, Anthony Newall, longtime viewer, first-time caller. I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate you leaving a comment. Thank you very much. Oh, look, Tim is here. There he is right there. So I think someone dropped your link in there somewhere, so definitely check that out. Okay, where are we at now? What time is it? Okay, probably got about 7 or 8 minutes left, so we can hit a few more of these. Give everyone time to get something to drink before the Thrifting Lounge live stream starts. We got here. 1927 Scavenger says, do you ever sell fishing tackles and hooks? I got a whole tackle box in the locker buy. I got yearbooks listed as well. I know that fishing tackle can be worth a lot of money. I don't find a lot of it, especially like the vintage stuff, but I think it's really interesting, and I would love to find a bunch and just sit there all day and look it all up, because I don't go fishing or anything, but I think that the tackle is really neat, and I think it's cool. Like when I watch videos of people finding it, I don't know, it just seems like it'd be fun to look up and try to find some value in it. The I am of me, how's it going? Says, has anyone here ever found or sold a Denny jar sealer? I want one of those so bad. Discontinued years ago. They sell for 100 plus shipping on eBay, but I have never gotten lucky enough to grab one. I have never seen one, no. But I love that word discontinued, because that just means value right there. So that is a bolo. If you're out and about and see a Denny jar sealer, pick it up, because they sell for 100 plus shipping on eBay. So thanks for that tip. But no, I've never come across one. Swamp Picker says, if they have famous people in them, they sell better. Definitely. Talking about yearbooks, for sure. That's what I've heard. I need to learn how to scroll this better. Okay. Yeah, there's Kevin's channel right there, so make sure you check that out. Okay, yep. If you want to sub to someone's channel in the chat, it's super easy. Marie says just click on the 3 dots by the comment, or if you're on a computer, to sub to channel, click the 3 dots by the comment. If on a computer, touch the name or if you're on a cell phone. So yeah, that's how you can quickly sub to someone's channel that you see here in the comments. Sarah says the frog tie-dye makers are in the chat. Oh, hey, David and Jessica. That's my brother and my sister-in-law. They're the ones that made me that cool tie-dye curtain back there that I hide my mess with. It was in my garage tour video. It's like the perfect size, and I don't even think that's what it was meant for. But I really like it. Over the years, says Tommy, I had to call eBay. Apparently, I hit my seller limit, and they tried to give me the runaround. Did they raise your limits after that? I've never had to do that, but I've heard about, or I've heard mixed results where, some people say it's instant, and like other people have to call 4 or 5 times. Farm Girl Scavenger, have a great rest of your weekend. Got to get the yard mowed. Thank you for stopping by, Farm Girl Scavenger Noel. It was nice to see you. Mowing in the dark, that's pretty awesome. Let's see here. Burgundy Cells, thanks for the shout out. By the way, Froggy was cleaning my keyboard, so I couldn't respond when you said it. I really appreciate it. It's kindness like that makes me so happy to be a part of this community. No problem, man. Definitely check out his channel. Just click those 3 dots by his name. I've been watching his videos a lot lately. Jessica, there's my sister-in-law, says we loved making the frog tie-dye. Well, I appreciate it. It is cool. They make a lot of tie-dye. Let's see. Amy Jo Melrose, Dalai Dama flipping is a great name. Okay, so we decided on one. Awesome. Dalai Dama flipping. Is that what we're going with? Oh yeah, I just hate dealing with glass. Okay, so you do hate it. So like you have a barn full of it right now, and you're not looking forward to it. That stinks. I'm Brad says I used to have a nice glass collection, but the cops seized it. That sucks. I don't know if that's a joke, or if I missed something, but that doesn't sound good. Okay, let me find a couple more here. What we got? About two or three more minutes left. I want to thank you guys all for stopping by. You guys always make it a lot of fun. Hopefully, me just reading questions and answers like this while you guys chat is interesting enough. I'm not sure. In the future, we'll do other things like I want to do some giveaways and like trivia and like I don't know, weird crap like that. But for now, this is kind of how I'm getting my feet wet. So hopefully it's okay. Okay, what we got here? Hit a big thrift store closeout today, and I'm stoked. Thanks for the great info. Got to learn more about Amazon. Oh, that's awesome. So the thrift store was closing, and everything was even cheaper than normal thrift store prices, and you scored pretty big. So that's awesome. Let's see if we got one more good question here. Let's see. Flipping Crazy Farm Boy. I didn't say hi to you yet. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Let's see just real quick if there's any questions. JordanRC.com says, just curious what part of the country you're from. If you're talking to me, I'm from Indiana, so the Midwest. Not a lot of positives to say about Indiana other than there are 100 Goodwills in this state, and the prices aren't as crazy as I've seen in other parts of the country. So that works. Okay. Let's see. Great show. You should do these more often. You're going to the rally in September. Oh, yeah, that's a good topic. See you there if you're going. I don't have a YouTube channel yet. Seems like a requirement lately. It's definitely not a requirement. And yes, I am going to the rally. My wife and I got tickets, and we got the hotel booked and everything. So super excited about that. So it'll be great to see you there. I'm excited to meet a lot of the people. Just like some of the YouTubers that are confirmed that I've seen are like, obviously the Garage Flips and Craigslist Hunter, Cincinnati Picker, Heart Pickers, and then I guess like RVA Flips, Thrift Mine, Part-Time Pickers will be awesome. Who else was it? A lot of Josh told me he was going, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see who's all there. And yeah, I'm super excited about that. So I will see you there. Make sure you come up and say hi to me. But that's a good place to end, I think. So again, thank you all so much. I think it's going to keep going a little bit smoother. I'm trying to do these at least once a week. So I hope you keep coming back. I hope they keep getting better. If you have any suggestions, hit me up on either Instagram DM at Froggy Flips or send me an email to froggyflips81@gmail.com. Always looking for ideas as far as videos go, as far as live streams go. So if you can think of anything to make the experience better, other than saying get better at reading the chat and stuff like that, because that's what I'm trying to do now. I think I need to switch this monitor around. So I'm looking at the big monitor, but I actually ordered a camera arm off of Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow. So I should be able to do something just like that. But I digress. I'm going to work on the setup and get at me if you have any suggestions. And I want to thank you guys so much. It was a pleasure. It's a lot of fun. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.